Hello, Victoria. Yes, yes, yes. There is a lot going on at Stormy's like live. A lot. Hello, Firisi. A lot going on. And I will say for my part, what I've listened to, I am that's my face. Hello, Jewel Kitchen. Yeah, that's my face. Hello, Blue Bella. I'm just like, what is going on? Like, what is this? And there is a few reasons because sincerely today is just the day of me being kind of LONG, being a little disgusted. A little. So that range from AT2, whom now I am not interested in talking to. If you see him in the chat. The moment he vaguely annoy my anyone, you can block him because what he has done in his last video, like I'm done. I'm done. I don't do weirdo xenophobic asshole. Like he is perpetuating dangerous stereotype while acting as if he's a paragon of the left. I want him to get the hell out of my face. Like that dude is so traumatizing. I am disgusted. Hello, Just Hope. Hello, Joanne. We are gonna also listen to Armon Wiggins. That's what I was saying. The video yesterday was loading. So we're gonna listen to that because there is a lot of weird shit happening in this case. And I'm also gonna talk again about moral compass because I think maybe I'm a freaking unicorn. So people don't understand something that I think is so simple. I feel like I am Dung the Tall or from like Game of Thrones or something. I'm just like I it's pretty simple. I'm also hello Juan, hello Angie, hello Joanne. I'm also hello Buzzball. I'm also gonna address Lady T for the first and final time because I have blocked her. If you see her in the chat after today, she can be blocked forever because I do not accept that type of interaction at all. Like I have a big problem with that type of interaction that I've seen and how she has been talking about me. Holly Molly is here today. I think, like I said, there is a lot going on at Stormy. Like there is an interaction between Stormy and Star. Um, and I know that before that there was another interaction between Stormy, Snoopy, and Lacey. So I'm also going to talk a little about what I've listened to because there was something that I didn't like. But yeah, there is a lot of thing going on because like the last time I heard, oh, that shit gave me like a shiver down my spine of disgust. And why that is because it was starting to become mother blame. Like you don't know the situation. Like it became about blaming Star for being a bad mother and losing her kid and just being like, it's not like that it happened. And I was just like, what is happening? Not that I agree with what Star is doing either, because I'm hearing that she's lying for no fucking reason and saying that she hit her mom, but then she didn't do it. It's just like, what the fuck are you doing? And then there is a wellness check, weird ass shit. And also I heard that she struck Plotter's channel, and I was just like, why are you striking people's channel? Like, do those people realize that if I wanted to, I could strike so many people? Like, even RC117, I think he doesn't know this, but most creators know this. It's easy to make a subscriber lose their channel if they're always talking about you and harassing you. Like, it's pretty simple. Like, he doesn't have a channel, but just where you log in, it's a channel. To log in into YouTube, like, it's your thing. And I'm like, when you lose that, then you cannot, and I'm like, don't do this, okay? Like, don't do this. He has done nothing to deserve that. None of them have done anything to deserve anything. Like, those people have been talking shit about me since. But no, I'm not gonna do that. I believe in freedom of speech. And I think that is what people refuse to understand. I don't believe in one rule for T and one rule for me. It's one rule for everyone. Me liking you is not does not determine if the rule apply or not. So the whole attacking and being like you lost your child because of your fault, basically, because well, her chat wanted blood from Star because Star, lied and struck Plotter and did a bunch of shit. But then it's like you swing too much and the other side. And it's like, people don't have moderation. Okay, that's all I can say about that. I feel like people don't have a sense of moderation because if they did, they wouldn't be acting this way. Anyhow. Exactly. Censorship is the destruction of free thinking. Exactly. Okay, the person is lying on me. Yes, disgusting, annoying. But at the end of the day, I'm like, listen, as long as you don't go after my parents or after my livelihood, like, what is a lie? I guess we all prostitute ourselves or something. Okay, but yeah, I'm really anti censorship. So that's why I was just like, don't do that. I don't care that I don't like Plotter. Like, why? What could he possibly say that would piss you off like that? Like, Snoopy struck me one time and I told her, you mess with my livelihood, all gloves are off. And she backed off. And when I say back off, is that not she's still talking shit about me. But you have the right to do that. I know it's not what everyone believes, but whatever. So yeah, I thought it was going a little too far. I don't like this. So that's it. Like, let's not start going into you're a bad mother. It's like you were not there. Like a little decorum. But I also heard that Star was saying because Star was on um Mike and Steph's channel a lot. So I heard that she said that she did never believe Ada or didn't believe Ada. I guess maybe she was scared of confronting people because Steph was pushing pretty heavily for Ada. So maybe she felt that it was a lot of pressure. So she didn't want to be the one to say it. Like, being the whistleblower is not that fun. Just saying. So yeah, that's what I have to say about the Star thing. I don't think people should strike, and this is including me. Like when I struck, because I saw Nick and the West being like, "But you struck Madgie," and I'm like, "Yes, I did," and that was something that was clearly out of my character because I didn't strike again after that. Like that moment happened because people were mocking me for someone striking me. And I was like, well, if you think it's funny, hello, Cookie. If you think it's funny that I'm losing my channel because of strike, then I should do the same to you. That was me being in such an amount of pain that I acted out of character. I do not do this. I do not act like this. So that's why I'm like, I'm an extremely like one instance of not like this is not in your character. Like Danny, let's say Danny, that is in her character to strike people, to try to take their freedom of speech. That is in character with her because she has been doing it pretty consistently to a lot of people for a long period of time. I struck people maybe 2 weeks because of like I said, that moment of me being like, oh, you're laughing at me for my pain. Then how about how you feel? Which was not a good motivation, obviously. But like I said, I'm not saying that I didn't do it. I did, but this is out of my character. So, yes. But I know those weirdos, they love being like, well, you did it one time, so it's equivalent to the motherfucker who does it like all the time. I'm like, it is not. Okay? It is not equivalent in any type of way. So, yes, like I said, there's some people, they're just like, they're not little owl. So for me, when they confront me or they talk to me, I'm like, yeah, for sure. But if I don't feel like answering to you, I will not answer. If you're not a little owl, what's the point of me knowing myself like that? Oh, yeah, right. There is no point. Hello, Maria. Like, yeah, there is no freaking point. So I'm not doing it. So, yeah. Exactly. They were laughing at my pain. So I struck them. That's out of my character. But am I saying that I was possessed by the spirit of Danny? I'm like, no, I did it because this is how I felt. I wanted people to stop laughing at me for my pain. And I was like, how dare you laugh at me when I can do the same thing to you? Like, hello, Dorsey. Like for me, that was actually weird and so bizarre. So yeah. So what was I saying before that moment? Yeah, I think confrontation is good, but when you start dogpiling, that's when it becomes tricky. And like I said, what I saw when I left the stormy situation, that was not okay. But hey, that's not me. Like, she has a lot of Avengers in her chat, so you know how they are. They like blood. Yes, this is Sparta. That's kind of how they act most of the time. Like, this is Sparta. But I'm like, for me, this is not Sparta, so this is not happening. So yeah, I do not Sparta with anyone. Now, before we, yo, it's hard being as old people. Listen, now I'm like, age is nothing but a number because people are batshit crazy. I have seen so much crazy thing lately, including Lady T, which is why I did the video that I just did, because I was just so fascinated by the lack of, like, it's just really fickle. And I think that's the thing that they don't understand. I am not a fickle person. It's just that if you go against my value system, I will confront you. If you don't take this well, then bye. Because nobody is going to make me move from my value system. So, yeah. So, yes, talking about that. Lady T has been talking about me a lot. And I have listened to her and listened to AT2. And what I can say is that those people are vraiment bizarre. And I want to address the me being in love with Donut. So one, I'm gonna address it from the point of view of Donut. Do you know how terrible it is for a human being that every relationship they have to wonder if the person want to fuck them? Can't you not have relationship without any type of actual or romantic or, yo, she called me a prostitute. She said I was in love with Donut. Now AT2 is going with it. And I'm just like, listen, because they cannot comprehend that he blocked me and I didn't turn on him. I'm like, I don't know, man. It's not that deep. Like, it's just not that deep. He came back from jail. He blocked me. What am I supposed to feel? Like, what is it that they want from me? It's like they want such a deep and dark emotion from me. And I'm just like, you really don't deal well with rejection. That's what I'm feeling in my heart, because I cannot comprehend what is so bad about someone blocking you if they don't want to talk to you. Well, when the man is good, okay, like, so yeah, I'm like, what? It's not that deep. No, he gay. Okay. Oh my god. That's the craziness of it. But I think they think people can just because they are so busy themselves, thirsting after donut. I think they cannot imagine a world where someone is not thirsting after donut. And they even pointed out that I started wearing red lipstick when donut came on. I was like, what? I put makeup sometimes. The fuck? I know I don't wear a lot of makeup right now. Like, I'm tired. I don't feel like it, but I wear makeup sometimes. It has nothing to do with him. It has everything to do with me having the time. What? Like the shock I had when I heard that. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Donat has seen me with my ears like what are they talking about? He has seen me in a lot of different version of myself. It was so bizarre to listen to. And let's be clear, all of that big conspiracy comes from the fact that I didn't get pissed off because he blocked me. Like, that is it. That is all that's happened. That's my big declaration of love and eternal like servitude, is that I didn't have a meltdown because he blocked me, because for me it ain't that deep, because like I said, I am not friend with content creator. I can be cool with a content creator, but I'm not your friend. And as I said, because this is someone that I know, I didn't like what was happening to him. He blocked me, and my reaction, and then he did a video also talking about me. And my reaction was to say, yo, bless him. And I don't give a shit, because that's how I feel. Like, what do they want from me? Like, it was so bizarre that my lack of reaction is the reason why I am suddenly, yeah, yo, Christy, like, sincerely, now I am more like natural, let's say. Yes, AT2 also blocked me one time, and I also laughed. In fact, I took it way more like, thank you, Fury C. Like, he's not my type. Okay, like, I can see that someone is good looking without wanting to bone them. Like, it's so strange, and especially for me, because I am in the type of spectrum where I'm almost asexual. I don't know if people have realized that. I literally just get activated by someone that makes me feel really comfortable and safe. It's not about being good looking. Dear Lord, have like, did you see Merv? Like, the only man people have seen me ever have anything was Merv. And excuse me, that was not the prettiest man on the planet. Why was that? Because I felt that he was trustworthy. And the moment he wasn't anymore, then that just disappeared. I am trust sexual, I guess. So sorry, I don't trust other content creators. So like, yeah, you have only seen me single. That's how much I'm just like, oh yeah, romance. Like, I've always been like that. I am not really, yeah. And we talked all the time on the phone. Like, he made me feel so comfortable. Like, yo, I was talking to him on the phone every day. Like, do you know how rare it is for me to be talking on the phone with people? It's about trust. Okay, it's about it's about trust for me. I am trust sexual. So I don't understand. I'm like, yeah, someone is good looking, but I don't want to bone you because I don't know you and I don't trust you and don't touch me. So, uh, yes, he was very kind, like super nice, like an angel, except a liar too. And then he died. So yeah, that's literally the only person people have seen me ever have anything for. And we all know it's not because he was hot. Are you crazy? So exactly, he always protected me. I felt safe. I am safe sexual. Like, what the fuck? That's why when people say, oh, it's because you're so ugly, you're so fat, that's why you cannot find a man. I'm just like, everyone can have sex. It's really not that hard from what I have observed. But I barely remember that I'm an actual being. I barely remember. So I'm like, oh yeah, yes, yes, I'm supposed to date. And that's always what I feel. And that's why I know it's not good because I'm always like, I have to. You're supposed to want to, but I don't want to. I just have to. For me, it's like, got to do it for me to make babies. So yeah, for me, like when you go with a man, like you have to open yourself. You have to like that person can hurt you so bad. No, I am not doing it for no fucking reason. I'm not doing it. It's not happening. Yo, I know Murph was real because I literally saw him and I saw him in the news and I saw him all. So yes, he was a real person. But what he was saying about himself was not real, you know? That does not remove what happened. So yeah, I find it really sad that they cannot like I find it really sad that because I'm a woman. So being seen always all the time first as an actual object is so annoying to me because I'm like, I am not interested. Of course, it was more of an emotional relationship. He was all the way in the UK. He was all the way in the UK, and I certainly never sent him nudes. Listen, I was realizing. Okay, I was like, huh? And then I learned he was lying, and I was like, huh? Yes, it's really unfortunate, but it's unfortunately real. You know what I mean? Sorry, I had to go get some water. So yeah, no, no, he was real, and I did have feeling for him. Love would be too much because that would have taken more time. Because I'm a really, when I say I'm a slow burn, guys, I am a really slow burn. Okay, I'm a really slow burn. Yeah, my dream is imaginary. Does it exist? I feel you. So yeah, for me, it's not about beauty. It's about how safe I feel with the person. I was essayed I was at a young age. I don't trust people. Like when you are essay, there are two reaction you can have, which is becoming extremely hypersexual or literally become a nun. And my destiny was to take the nun direction. So I'm just like, yo, the level of trust that will require of me, which is why I don't like when people tell me that I am a prostitute or all of that, because it's like they're trying to say that to diminish me. But I don't think anyone that do sex work, if they are willing and it's not forced upon them, I don't think it should be something that should be used to be ashamed. But why must I, okay, be one? Like, it's so weird. I'm saying that because Lady T said I was a prostitute, and I was like, Lady, I don't know why you're saying that about me, but bless you, and never ever think again that we will have a conversation. We are never speaking again. Okay, like, this is actually insane. Like, this woman was starting to say that she was going to come to Canada. I'm like, no, get the fuck out of my face. Okay, this is not that deep. We don't have all of this. Okay, literally what happened is that she came to talk to me about donut, and then after that she flipped on him. That's on them. Hello, Danny. She doesn't even know you. Yeah, she doesn't, but now I'm a prostitute, and I'm like, okay, cool. Like I said, it's not an insult to be a lady of the night, but I simply am not. Like, I don't know why they keep on, like, it feels really passé. Like, it seems really like old thinking, like, oh, you are the lady of the night. And yes, Danny, obviously you don't receive a notification. I am in the valley of the shadow of death. Danny has struck me just this week already. Like, what? And the week has started, like, let's say it started Saturday, then it's already been 2 times. Oh no, me, the only way I have guy friend is if they don't see me as a woman at all. You know, like, there's some men you're just not their type. Like me, my bestie, the for woman they love, blonde, blue eyes. I'm like, yo, let me bestie because you don't see me as a woman. It's perfect. It's beautiful. Like, those are the only men you can be friend with. You have to look at all their exes. If all their ex are all the same, then you know you're free and you have no risk. I'm sorry. It's true. Like, if you see that all the girl he dated were Asian, or you see all the girl he dated, like, when that type of guy has only one model, okay, like, they don't calculate, like, you don't fit the model. It's the only way to be chill with a man. That's my experience. You want to have platonic relationship with men, look as his ex. Look if you fit any criteria. If you fit none, until they switch up their type. Oh, when they switch up their type, you know what you do? They will never declare themselves. So that's cool. They will always feel awkward and they will give you more thing. Those are in fact, the best of friends, because they will do so much for you. Sorry, it's true. Okay, they will do so much for you, like unreasonable thing, because they like you, but in their brain they cannot reconcile like that they are lusting after you. It's perfect. You're so safe. They will never do anything except if they get really drunk. Because men are like, no, but that's not what I used to. That is not what I'm used to. Damn, she's fine. But that is not what I'm used to. You're safe. And you will get gift. You will get gift. Okay, you will get gift. You can ask that man to go and drive 5 hours for you and come back, and he will. See, those are the best of friends. They just need to stay in denial. The moment they start saying, oh, maybe I should change my type, run. Okay, run away. They are gonna say they are in love. I'm like, keep your unrequited feeling for yourself. Yes, I love gifts. Yo, you can tell I already had that situation. I'm like, yo, I met a guy at one time. Was like, my friend is lost. Go, like he went and went to find her like 1 hour something away, and I was just like, thank you. Work husband? Oh no, I don't like those. Uh 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 uh. No, those are dangerous, girl. Those are dangerous. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You go at a five, like you go to a little soiree at the job, you get drunk, and suddenly he's not your work husband. That is a dangerous situationship. Girl, look at me. You think I don't know? Look at me in the eyes. Don't do this. No, no, no. You will end up banging. Okay? You will. Look at me in my eyes. You will F him, girl. No, no. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Because the work husband, the difference with the friend is that you also want your work husband. That's why he's your work husband. Because you want hello, Brutalita. You want to fuck him. You cannot do that. No, no. One night, two shot. Suddenly, you're in his car and things are not supposed to be happening that are not supposed to be happening. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Don't talk to me about work husband. This is absolutely different. Okay? The friend who suddenly realized that he likes you, that you don't want to fuck him. That's the point. That's why it's perfect. Because he will not bother you while giving you presents. But like, hello Deborah. Okay, guys, I see you. I'm 35 going on 36. I know you bitches. Don't talk to me about work husbands. I know what you're thinking about, and I know how it ends. It ends with a blowy. You think I don't know? You think I don't know? Suddenly, your spread eagle. Okay, suddenly, and then you come and you cry to your friend, I didn't know it was going to happen. Yes, you knew. Yes. Hello, Latonia. No, gift. Yo, you're suddenly spread eagle and you're like, oh my God, how did this happen? What do you mean, how did this happen? No, I don't believe in work husband. As you can see, the only time I had a work husband, like I said, you end up spread eagle. I'm not down. Okay? No. Mm-mm. Nope. Well, let's go back to the subject. We got lost in the sauce right now. What was I talking about? Please, MG, please continue to pick up dog. I'm sorry. That took a turn, but am I not dropping some love? No ketchup? I'm not even gonna say what I'm thinking about. So whatever. I'm gonna keep it in my head. So, but what is funny with me, and that was always how I was when I was younger. When I, even when, don't do it, even when I was a virgin. Yeah, I have the dirtiest of mind for someone that don't. have sex a lot at all. Except when I am with a guy and I love him and I'm feeling safe and stuff. I'm spread eagle. But dirty joker always running in my mind. Dirty joker always running in my mind. All the time. Oh my god. So yeah, I guess it's too much complexity for people. They're like, either you are the Virgin Mary or you are a whore. And I'm like, can you just be a normal person? Thank you, Maria. I'm like, all the time. Dirty joke coming. You say something and I'm like, that's what she said. I'm sorry. That's how I am. Okay. That's how my brain work. Okay. And my jokes are way dirtier than that's what she said. But yeah, well, let's go back to what I was saying. My son was delivered by stock mail. Shut up, daddy. What was the stock and what was the mail? Who is the stock and who is the mail in this situationship? Did you? Nope. You know what? I'm not gonna talk about the stock flying into the. I'm not gonna talk about it. You're so welcome, Danny. I told you. Dirty mine. Dirty mine. Nothing better than a good double entendre. Yow! And then sometimes, and that's when I learned to stop doing that, especially with men, because sometimes they think it's like, and I'm like, no, I'm just always am thinking about like jokes. Like I'm always thinking that there is a song for every moment. That is just how my brain works. Hello, spellcaster. So yeah, what was I saying? Yes. I think it's sad that they think that people cannot just be friends with people, and especially a woman with a gay man is extremely bizarre. I thought we went together like not in a, but more in a friendship, like not, but what happened with Big Homie and Jaguar? I don't know. Jag was mad at him at one point. I don't know. I don't really watch Jag, except like she doesn't say anything interesting. The only thing I'm interested in is what is her role in the troll farm, which I will get a part two to the big part one this week. Of course, I was vaguely distracted with everything that was going on. No one's care, brutal. Well, I don't. Like, I talk about what I care about. When people are like, what is your channel about? I'm like, it's about Madgie, I guess. It's about what gets into Maggie's head. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking about when I'm thinking about Madgie getting something and the. No head. No head. I'm not thinking anything, guys. So, so yeah, no. I am not lusting after Donut. I am not in love with Donut. I was cool with no head. Listen, Maria, that's not what he said. That's all I'm gonna say. That's not what you said. Girl, stop it. But I need to get my mind right, guys. Help me, Jesus Christ. So yes, it is sad that they seem to believe that no one can freaking just be friend. Hello, Fly. I'm snapping out of it. It's because I'm an Aries. I'm sorry. I'm an Aries. So yeah, I suck, which is fine, right? But no, I didn't help Donut, nor am I not mad at him out of deep love and lust. I just don't care enough. Okay? All good. We're cool. We're great. I'm so happy. Yo. Is Donut my fairy godmother, my fairy Aries? Because the now there is one part I really want to show to people with that. And well, there's two parts I want to
Maggie
show.
out to Tasha K for an interview. You know, Tasha K, and she reaches out to Tasha K, and she wants to do an interview with her. Now, for those of you who don't know, she's been doing this whole series on the Avatar. You know, you're just an Avatar. You know, Monica, all about the tea. And so this whole time she's been saying that Tasha K is a part of the troll farm attacking everybody, right? And so now you're reaching out to her because you want to do an interview. And I'm very confused, like, where is this gonna go? But instead of y'all watching that interview, because it's probably gonna be shit, but I can just tell you
He doesn't know where it's gonna go, but he knows the interview is gonna be shit. I can stand AT2.
how the interview is gonna go, right? So she's gonna she's gonna invite Tasha K on the show, right? And she'll be like, "So Tasha K, do you know who Monica is?" And Tasha K gonna be like, "Yeah, she, you know, all about the tea."
How he's talking right now, oh, that's okay, that is extremely xenophobic. Like, he is gonna go on such a disgusting rant about me. I I am disgusted by this man.
He's like, "No, no. Do you know who Tasha? And do you know who Monica is? Is Monica? Have you seen Monica?"
So yeah, just for him, xenophobia. Xenophobia derived from the Greek word xenos and phobos, refer to an irrational or intense fear or hatred of individual from other nation, culture, or ethnic group. It has been a recurring social issue worldwide, manifested in various forms such as discrimination, stereotype, violence, and restrictive immigration policy. Hello, Ollie.
No, I've never seen her. And then Maggie's gonna be like, "Okay, so you have not seen her. So why would you talk to someone you haven't seen? Tasha, can you explain that, Tasha?" And Tasha will be like, "Well, you know, we're on the internet."
Do you see? Like me, what do you talk about, Tasha? Don't talk about it, Tasha. But and Tasha, well, of course, she speaks English, so of course she's way more polished than me. But me, as the little savage, Tasha, look at Tasha, what they tell me, Tasha. Do you know how insulting that is? Do you know how disgusting he sounds? This is a man who claims to be the left, from the left. You're not the left. You're a piece of shit. Okay, that's what you are. Like, this man really sat his ass down and really started doing, like, he's literally saying that because English is not my first language, I am stupider. Like, I'm like, that is telling me that I'm stupid and I can barely speak and that I am basically an idiot. I do not speak and I'm like, you are disgusting. That's what he believes of people that English is not their first language. Even though ce pauvre imbécile ne serait pas capable de m'insulter dans ma propre langue. Moi, je peux l'insulter dans tellement de différentes langues. Mais bien sûr, cet imbécile ne peut même pas capable de comprendre ce qui se passe en ce moment. So yes, I do not speak. Your first language was not my first language. I am a highly educated woman. How dare you talk about me this way? How dare you make it seem that because English is not my first language, I am a fucking imbecile? You're disgusting.
We talk to a lot of people. We were like, no, but you seem specifically like who.
So while he's continuing to be xenophobic, let's see because I know he doesn't know the difference between xenophobia and racism, showing again his lack of knowledge. Because AT2 is not an educated person, you can tell. He is a highly stupid person. I would love to hear what exactly type of studies he has ever done. Clearly, he has not done the same as mine. Difference between xenophobia and racism. While there is a significant overlap between xenophobia and racism, they are not the same thing. Xenophobia specifically relate to a person or a group having outsider status within a society. Racism specifically relate to race or ethnicity. Whether the person or group has outsider status or not, these two forms of prejudice can occur separately or together. For example, a white American citizen feeling resentful toward white immigrants solely due to a belief they are stealing local job is an example of xenophobia on its own. The same citizen feeling hatred toward all immigrants due to their assumption about their ethnicity, skin tone, and their impact on the local economy is xenophobia and racism combined.
Monica is, I just want to know who is Monica. Have you seen Monica? Like, where's Monica? She's going to ask her that question and like 30 different variations of that question of who Monica is. That's what the interview is going to be, y'all. So I don't even know why this girl want to do an interview with Tasha K. But hey, I ain't hating on nobody. I'm just letting you know how it's going to go. She's going to be like, who is Monica? Do you know who Monica is? While she lighting her cigarette. Who is Monica? That interview is going to be a fucking mess. Oh my God.
Motherfucker, you are a mess. You are a mess. You're pathetic and sad.
Who is Monica? All that, God, Lord, I'm telling you. I wish I was making this up, but this is how the interview is gonna go. Who is Monica? Like, I know in StreamYard you can put in sounds and stuff like that, so I know how to do that. But as far as like the little soundboard, I need one.
Lara, let me read that for him because I know he's stupid. Key aspect of this specific type of xenophobia include, hello district kid, linguistic discrimination prejudice, assuming that a lower mastery of the English language equates to a lower intelligence level or competence. Well, look at this. Who is my accent bias, treating individual with foreign accent as less credible or less intelligent. Cultural xenophobia, the belief that non-native language, clothing, or behavior are strange or inferior. Stereotyping and devaluation, the assumption that foreigner or immigrant are less capable, reducing their and knowledge to their perceived lack of language proficiency. This prejudice is often rooted in a desire to protect one's own national or cultural identity, viewing the different language as a threat to that integrity. So yes, bitch, you are a fucking xenophobe.
Who is Monica? I need one like that. That sounds more like Nigerian accent than a Canadian one. Well, Madgie is Haitian, so her accent is kind of like all over the place. Who is
Fucker, my accent is literally a French accent. I speak French. Therefore, I pronounce word with a French accent. As I speak French, and again, And that's the thing I saw also with RC117. I'm going to remove it after. I saw this also with RC117 attacking the fact that I am from 80 and acting that because I am from 80, I come from some type of backwater country. I'm like, huh. I hope you're not preaching that you are pro-left. I hope you're not. I hope you know. I hope you know how you sound. I hope they know how they sound. That, well, her accent is all over the place. She's from 80. I was born in Canada. I sound like a Canadian that went to university. Like, it is so disgusting. Okay? Like, I was literally disgusted listening to him. I hope he feels shame. I hope he feels disgusted with his own self, because everything he believes in, he has just betrayed it again. Of course, Snoop is okay with that.
That's what she's gonna be doing. Who is Monica? I'm gonna get us both one. Yes, please do. And listen, some of y'all like AT2. Wasn't you just calling Lady T Killer T? Because Madgie said this like an hour or so ago. She was like, "You were calling Killer T," and I was like, "Yeah, she is a killer." And she said she's a killer. She said if you mess with her, she will kill you. So yeah, she said that, right? But here's the thing, because a lot of people are like, "Oh, AT2, I thought you didn't like this lady." Listen, Lady T has apologized to me. She has apologized to my family. We have no issue. Trust me,
Listen,
guys.
I'm not
I am
interested in
smart.
Snoop doing shit. Okay, I don't like Snoop. She don't like me. Okay, I have laughed at her accent because, yo, I don't care. But I've never acted as if she was stupid. That's the difference. The moment he crossed the line for me, because AT2 has been mocking my accent for so long. But right now, acting as if I have a lower form of intelligence, like he has been trying to push that narrative for a couple of weeks now. And that's when I had a problem with him, because I'm like, it's not because I don't speak the English like you that it means that I am stupider. And the contrary, I speak French. So the fact that I can pronounce myself in your language should tell you something. Anyway, Snoopy, that's her first language, English, isn't it? So yeah, no, I expect nothing from Snoopy, the woman who with her three other white friends. Like, I don't want Snoopy to say anything, because I'm just like, Snoopy is literally a white woman getting off on lecturing people about racism, including black people. Like, she's weird to me. I'm like, go get your kicks somewhere else. Okay, like, that's all I have to say. She's really weird to me. And yeah, and I wanted people to listen to the end of Lady T's live, because that was interesting what she said.
Ass bitch. Fuck up out of here. I don't give a fuck about his ass. So like I said, it's still not enough. I still want more for his ass. And I won't rest until I'm satisfied. Bitch. So if you want to be on my motherfucking list, you can be on my list too. You slow-faced bitch. Fuck you, your mammy, your granny, your daddy, all the motherfuckers. Your ugly ass, shaggy ass dog bitch. I don't even know why the fuck the motherfuckers even try to whatever for deny. Because I would give any of you motherfuckers the same energy playing with me that I do him. It's going to always be severe when it comes to him, because I've done the most and he's taken me through the most continuously, because he's a disrespectful bitch. And why you want to talk about spitting in people's face, my mouth is getting overly saturated right now, because all I can do is envision his ass in front of me doing the same. Fuck up out of here. Can't even fucking mind my own business without coming on YouTube and seeing a slow-faced bitch trying to tell me about my situation with not, but yet when he had you blocked, you did a whole live about it. And the moment you get unblocked, now it's
I didn't make a whole live about. Well, I talked about it, and I just said, "Hey, it doesn't change that what happened to him sucks, but he did block me. Okay, bye." Like, what is going on? Like, she is so weird. She's acting as if I did something to her by not wanting to attack Donut. I'm like, why is that so personal? Was it in a contract that I needed to attack Donut because he blocked me? Like, this is some weird shit.
oh my God, I can't believe Lady T scored. When really, you didn't even care about me calling the shit with the knot. All you cared about is that I was on Danny's channel. Bitch, I'm not here to fight your battles. I don't give a fuck about you and her
I
drama.
never cared that she went on Danny's channel. Why does that have anything to do with me? I'm not her master. What is she talking about? I said that's how I heard that she was, talking bad about me because I don't listen to her live. I listen to Danny's live. That was simply me indicating how I heard of the situation. But Lady T is a free woman. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. So I don't understand why she's acting as if I was like, oh, should I done Danny? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Go where the fuck you want to go. It's not on me. Like, go where you want to go. Oh, am I your keeper? Jesus.
That's y'all's drama. Because unlike you, I'm not going to get
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. It's crazy talk.
in the middle and do the same thing. You ride with the knots because you're a scary ass bitch. So instead of staying out of our drama, you don't know how to do that. So you were more upset and more shocked that I was on Danny's page, like I have some reason to hate her or owe you an allegiance. I didn't know her from a...
No, I was shocked that she wrote to the judge and the Armon Wiggins versus Donut. Okay, that did shock me. That did make me go, what? I don't understand what she's talking about. I'm like, girl, go where you want. You're free. I don't give a fuck. Do you, boo? What is going on? Like I said, and I repeat, I ain't friends with other content creator, okay? The moment you're a content creator, I am not your friend. We are cool. And if we're not cool anymore, except if the person did something fucked up, I will not be going after you. I will talk about what happened, but I don't know why she's calling me a slow face. I don't care, okay? Like, sincerely, the thing that made me go, what the hell, is what she says at the end.
can of paint. I drug her when y'all tried to tell me she was dragging me, but I could never find the video, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm over it. So, what is your point? Next? Bitch, act like somebody about to fight your weak ass battles. You the only one that's obsessed and stalking. Press over her. Dirty bitch.
I don't need Lady T to fight my battle. I don't need no one. I am an independent woman. Like, what the fuck is she talking about? I don't understand what's happening. Yes, I'm gonna talk about that. Sorry, guys, I received a message and I was just like, yeah, we're gonna talk about this. Woo!
But don't worry, I'm definitely going to return the favor. As much as you harassed, stalked, doxed Polly and treated her like shit, well, now you've joined.
Oh, guys, Polly is back. Well, she never left because, if someone is talking about me, Polly is like, guess who's back? Back here again. Polly's back. Like, that's Polly. Like, you say Madgie from whatever channel you say my name, she's gonna be like, guess who's back? 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 I'm like, where did Polly learn about Lady T? Like, wow, the dedication. And I saw one of her message because now she's a mod for Lady T. And I saw one of the message that she left on the video where Lady Two is Lady T is talking about me. Yes, I know she's about. I'm like, what the fuck? I yeah, I'm just like no, Cleo was not like that. Yo, Cleo just went on panel from of people in the black tea sector. Polly, you have to say my name. Say my name, say my name. Okay, if you say Madgie, Polly will appear. I may not appear because I won't realize that you're talking about me, but Polly will know. Like that's the only reason why I mention Danny, because I was like, oh, that's where I learned that you don't fuck with me because I don't listen to you. But believe it, if you talk about Maggie, Polly will appear. Like, woo! Woo! Polly told Lady Atisha she was saving a video for court for Lady Atisha. Well, thank you, Polly. You're a beautiful secretary. Like, I don't know what Polly is. I'm like, what? Yeah, that's also what I wanted to say. Because I called her hell hath no fury like a woman scorn, which is a well-known turn of phrase, citation, quote, I think. I think it's pretty well known, right? So Polly said, I called Lady T a woman scorn because she called herself a woman scorn on Lady Latisha and Auntie Pick Me. And I remembered, I was like, yo, that's true. She did say she was a woman scorn. I had forgotten, guys, because it's fucking ridiculous. Why are you a woman scorn? Were we dating, bitch? What is going on? I thought that to be a woman scorn, there needed to be some type of love relationship. I thought we were friends and then we were not friends, and then she said we were never friends. So what does she mean a woman scorn? Can you be a woman scorn in friendship? Like, I forgot that she had said that stupidity because I'm just like, how your man? What do you mean a woman scorn? Can you be a woman? Let me ask ChatGPT. Can you be a woman scorn in friendship? Like, like it was so weird. It was so ridiculous. I was like, I really thought that was only romantic. So each time she reminds me that she said that, I'm just like, that was weird. Don't you have a boyfriend? Go find your boyfriend. Or is it that you want to spread eagle for plotter? What is it? What is it? Oh, Jesus Christ. No way, she's a fucking mod for Lady T. I'm like, the fuck? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm like, there was no scissoring going on. I do not scissor. Okay? I don't have the dexterity to scissor. I can only go on my back and take it. That's better for me. Okay, I cannot scissor. Ah, that's not true. Some men will want her. Polly is hot. She's hot and she's pretty. That's why when she said I was jealous, I was like, why? But I've always said that you were pretty and hot. Nah, that's not true. We know she's pretty. We know she's flexible. But I know maybe after a certain time, the men realize she's cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. I think it's more about realizing, like, I think no men stay. because they can feel the cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. I don't know. Maybe she's cuckoo. Okay, I am celibate, so I don't know. I refuse to date. I have to. Babies, bullshit, life, blah blah blah. Growing up, blah 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 blah. But yeah, no. I just think she's weird. I think she's weird. I think she's weird.
Join the circus of Donat as well, darling. So I'm going to enjoy making your slow pie face ass come back on your weak ass channel and start crying again. And now we should start working on taking this one too. Yeah, so you can really join Donat. You want to be just like him?
My question now is, why is that woman wanting me to cry? Because I didn't get mad that Donat blocked me? Is that all about this? Why is she acting as if I betrayed her by not going after Donat because he blocked me? What do they want from me? What type of an unhinged reaction do they want from me? Like, do they realize that this is actually an unhinged? Like, to be like, "Ah," because the person blocked you? Are you okay? Are you okay? No, I do not react like that. Okay, this is way too much and weird as fuck. Okay, this is weird. Nobody's supposed to give you that much problem. The only reason why I already, and like at one point she's gonna say she doesn't know why I hate Danny, and I'm like, that's not my problem that you don't know. It's not my duty to convince you that I'm right to be mad at this bitch. Okay, you accept I'm mad or you don't. I don't give a fuck. Who are you? Her only bound was Donat because I thought she cared about him. But now I can clearly see that this woman is unhinged. Okay, so I'm like, yo, be unhinged, far away from me. Okay, I don't want Donat. I am not cool with him at the moment, and no, it's not okay what's happening to him. Okay, can all of that complexity be happening at the same time? Belulu. I'm like, bitch, I barely talk to Donat now. Okay, I'm like, no. Okay, that thing is fucking weird. I don't want. Okay, it's weird, and I'm tired. I am not here for crazy people.
Yes, ma'am. You want to come out here swinging, trying to fuck with me when you have no idea about the history of what this fucking sociopath has taken me through?
What is she talking about? What is she talking about? I'm coming for her. What does she mean? I came and said, yo, she testified. This is hilarious. I cannot believe how she switched. That's crazy. That's it. That's all I said. I laughed. Oh my God. What is wrong with you? This cannot possibly be that deep.
You worthless, scamming ass, nasty ass, prostituting bitch. Fuck you. So why don't you get some business about yourself? Go unfuck your face, clean your house, and get that motherfucking decrepit ass motherfucking weave out of your motherfucking hair, bitch.
She is a train wreck. You know,
yo, she cannot have him. He doesn't want her. Donat is not a thing. Donat is an individual. It's a human. I cannot stand that. It's like she's acting as if he is a dog and he didn't give her enough kisses. Or I'm like, this is a human being. What is wrong with you? Ah, crazy puta, man. Oh, the fuck? And then you want me to come and do this to you? You're gonna take your channel? I'm like, yo, try, okay? At this point, I don't give a fuck. Do you know how many times Danny has been trying to take my channel? So do what you must, okay? But I'm out of this. You're weird. Weave. I'm like, yo, she was insulting my hair for a long part. If you want, the video is up. It's like 1 hour and 36 minutes of AT2 being disgusting and her being batshit crazy. But yeah, those people are weird as. Like, I'm giving her. They're always insulting my hair. I don't care. I don't care. Okay. Yes. It's a wig. I don't care. 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 Okay. Like, what the fuck is the obsession with the hair of people? What is it? Am I a hair channel? Am I a hair channel? Is that what's going on? Am I lying to people about my hair and I'm a hair channel and I'm selling miracle growth hair? Is that what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Insanity. I'm like, okay, yo, if it brings you joy, talk about my hair. What, like, I'm like, yo, when I say, I'm just like, yeah, she had a bonnet on, and I don't have anything to say because I don't insult black women's hair. Okay, the fuck, Jesus Christ, insanity. So yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry about my hair. I'm sorry about my face. I'm sorry about everything. Jesus Christ. And she's like, oh, it's crochet. I'm like, I said it was crochet. What the fuck is this? Okay, I need to remove that.
This
Listen,
will be the last
listen.
time we discuss the knot, but since we have the knot in this,
Now we're gonna listen to Wiley and Armon. Hello, it's not me. We're gonna listen to them to see exactly what they have to say about the trial. But yeah, no. I really think we need to listen to this because this is I was feeling so strange while listening to it. We're just gonna listen to a part of it because the live was like, I think 3 hours. I did it in 30 minutes. Oops.
since we have him in the title, I said we're going to talk about this. We want to say congratulations to Armon Wiggins. 2 years, he's been granted a restraining order. The court grants him a restraining order that the knot cannot talk about him, post about him, and then in the courtroom. Let me make sure I get these facts correct. If they go to court, the knot got to be 100 yards away from in general, and then in court he got to be 10 feet away, and then he also have to pay $40,500 in attorney fees when he had to pay an attorney fee. So again, this is breaking news. I know a lot of people were last night because we was just up and we was watching or with an appeal. That appeal was denied. The judge also denied his anti-slap. And so for the fees, because when you file anti-slap, that means the lawyer fee, that means time and energy and hours got to respond to the anti-slap. That was denied.
That is weird to me. Why was the anti-slap motion dismissed on arrival? Like, no arguing over it, no explanation, just removed. Why would it be removed like that? Anti-slap, isn't it really important? Like, you cannot try to use the law to silence people, right, Danny? So yeah, why would it be just removed like that? It's so weird. Like, let me know in the chat what you think.
But his lawyer, Armand's lawyers, have to respond and file paperwork and all of that. So now the court granted Armon Wiggins attorney fees to $40,500 in attorney fees. But when I tuned in to last night and I was watching the night live, it was quite disturbing. I've never seen a man that is in court with a judge cuss out the judge, cuss out Armon Wiggins' lawyer. And like I said last night, when the night was going off, I think he knew he was.
Yes, maybe not the best idea in the world to curse out the judge. I know Lady Atisha is creating video of me saying that the judge doesn't know how to read or is illiterate, and I'm like, okay. This is not cursing out. I don't understand why this man didn't know the definition of representative. I think it's weird, and I will continue to think it's weird. So yeah, Lady Atisha is creating like little clip from my videos, and I'm just like, knock yourself out, girl. You already know what I'm gonna show to the judge.
Going to lose last night, because last night I was watching the entire live, and I actually went to sleep. When I tell you it was a crash out the man had, the man cussed out Armand's lawyer. He cussed out the lawyer. He cussed out the judge. Why is he cussing all these people out? Because the judge denied the anti-slap. Because the was like, how are you going to deny the anti-slap and you didn't even read the document? Now, mind you, the judge denied the anti-slap.
Okay, again, another thing I think it's weird. What do you mean the judge didn't even read the paperwork? Like, you have to. You're supposed to read the paperwork. What the fuck is going on?
And then Denai was like, well, I'm going to file an appeal. So he filed an appeal last night. An appeal was denied. I wasn't there to record anything. But you went through a court battle.
My appeal was not denied, though. Thank God for small mercy. And I don't have, any type of criminal past. Exactly. Sound like what happened to you. Exactly. Like, that's why I'm like, this is suspicious. So suspicious. So deeply suspicious. Why is it so suspicious? And we are not yet at the part where Armon Wiggins is saying that he let his money talk, nor did we see the part of suddenly the judge was changed the same day. No, there was no reason given. It was just drop on arrival. Like, it's weird. So let's continue.
Went denied, and it came out in victory. 2 years he can't discuss you. And wait a minute, you got a box of donuts?
Oh, did you see my trainer's gonna kill me, Wiley? But oh my God, I just.
Oh, is that Krispy Kreme?
I'm munching on a donut.
Oh my God!
Do you want a donut, Wiley?
Of course. I won't be.
Wiley!
I won't be a dozen, to be honest.
Wiley.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yo, when he said Wiley, I was like, Wiley. I'm like, ah! Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, he was eating a donut. That's why I'm always picturing him on thumbnail with a donut because I'm just like, you're such a like no, I'm yo guys, you don't know how I felt when I heard Wiley. I was like, "Ah!"
Kill me.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Oh,
But a
Oh my God.
question,
how are
MG.
you?
Oh, you gotta know. I'm doing well. I was worried, and we talked. He was like, "Wow."
MG, who are you asking that question? Am I supposed to answer? Who are we asking that question?
I think you're worried. You're nervous, worried. Because I was up all last night watching the not crash out. Because he was like, is he cussing out the judge? I'm like, because he said y'all first had a white judge, and then y'all had a black judge. And he accused the black judge of having a relationship with your attorney.
Uh-huh.
And he was going at it. But then he said your attorney said that did not call
Wiley, let me just get to it.
Okay.
Listen, I have a question. Is it normal for a judge to be just changed at the moment of the trial and the new judge is just like, I'm denying the anti-slap without reading it? Is that something that normally happen? Like, is that normal or is that weird? Because I find that weird.
2 years restrained.
Okay.
Stay away from me. 100 yards at any time. If I'm somewhere you see me, get out of here.
Wow.
You also can't text me, can't tweet me, can't disparage me, can't mention me on your YouTube, your Discord, your Twitch, your Twitter. And if you do, you'll be reported to the authorities and arrested.
So
The legal fees upwards between $40,000 and $80,000 that you have incurred me because you filed all these frivolous motions to sensationalize a win for your audience.
The frivolous motion, is that the anti-slap? Because that is not a frivolous motion. Does he want to see frivolous motion? I can show him Danny and how she will fill out frivolous shit after frivolous shit, making the court waste everyone's time until then.
And some of these people, these other ops that you thought that you were going to have, like ex-friends of mine that you thought were going to testify against me.
Yeah, that's official Kingpin. So official Kingpin was supposed to testify. That did make me laugh because I just imagine him everything like Kingpin in the house, Kingpin in the like. Then he's just like walking like that with his crown and shit. It's just like, okay, cool.
Perhaps maybe they're going to help you pay those legal fees while they try to show up to court like the weird ass ops that they are. But let me tell you something. None of you hoes will be ever. And let me tell you something, ho, specifically, bitch, you'll never be able to beat me. So you'll always be mad somewhere looking in the background hoping for a loss. Bitch, catch up. Your girlfriend lost. Run me my money. And shut your mouth. Give me 100 yards. Bitch. Now. Yes, I know you didn't think that was going to happen when you popped up on Zoom.
Yeah, he definitely. Your
Wiley!
associate friend popped up on Zoom. let's be clear, when he called him from jail, he couldn't raise no money. He was like, y'all donate to me so I can go to Florida, so I can go out of town. Quite interesting. And when you said that he was there at the court, I was like, wow, that's quite strange. He showed up on Zoom, like trying to take you down. That's pure jealousy. This is someone that you grew up with. It's someone that you know for a long time.
I don't want to talk about her. She's not worth it. I just want to let her know, bitch, you always on the wrong side. You always on the losing team, bitch. That's where you'll
Listen, I don't like OKP, but Armon absolutely used him and then tossed him like he was nothing. Like he didn't even toss his salad. He just tossed him aside. Is done. Like this video, like this video, like this video, like this video. Yo, and the number of the day for me also is 10, man. We need to go, guys. I am in the valley of the shadow of death. Help me get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. Azim Damede is a losing battle because Danny will continue to strike me every day until
stay. You'll die on the losing side, ho. Thought you was gonna op up and catch a W, bitch? The only W you got is in your motherfucking face. When them girls beat you up, ho. Goo.
Wow.
Bitch. Now, let's talk about this W. The real one. He sat online and trashed me for years, attacked me, stalked me, berated me, stalked my family. It got to a point where I never wanted to be in litigation. I never wanted to be attached. But what I realized from this individual, all he wanted was proximity to me, to be friends with me, to think that we're in some sort of competition. I'm not. I never even wanted to go this route. The thing is this, every time this...
well, what he's saying he never wanted. Oh, thank you, Christy. Make it rain if you love it. Oh, and thank you for being a little owl for 6 months. Thank you again for being a mod. I'm so happy you're a mod. I have another mod. I'm waiting for them to appear to present to you the new mod. And now it's done. So what was I saying before that moment? Yeah. So I don't think that this is a coincidence that suddenly Armon was possessed by the spirit of being scared. Damn. Hello, Donut. Is that Donut? Can someone check? So yes, I think it's weird that it is suddenly the moment that Donut was going into trial. Okay, perfect. I will say really little, I suppose. Yes, they are extremely low vibrational. But like I said, for me, it's not a coincidence that this happened and that now Donut cannot be close to him while there is a bunch of trials that are soon coming up, and that Donut was clearly going to those trials, and the next day. Let me remove that.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Hello, Donut.
Hey.
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. What's up? Well, first of all, I want to say that I cannot talk about any particular individuals. To remind you and everybody here, I just literally got here. I don't know what you talked about beforehand. I cannot talk about the petitioner. I'm ordered to stay 100 feet away from the petitioner, which has no bearings on my real life. I'm ordered to stay 10 feet away from the petitioner at true crime cases in court hearings, which has no bearings on my real life or my ability to maneuver. at the end of the day, so I can talk about the case. I can talk about what happened during the trial. And I prefer for you to say petitioner instead of any names because I can cover the case itself and the facts as it apply, and also some next steps if that's what you want to do. Are we clear?
Yes, we're clear.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I just wanted to let you know that I cannot
No,
say.
that's okay. But I want to know because you just came back from jail. There was a lot happening this week. It has been a
Yeah. Well, I don't think I told what happened was with that is like it was just trumping up things, and it was bound to happen, and so I don't think it was that surprising. So when it did actually happen for that count, and I just took summary probation because I have prior obligations. Summary probation is not informal probation. I do not have to answer to anybody. I don't have nobody telling me what I can and cannot do. I just have to make sure that I complete my anger management classes and stuff. Okay. Basically, it's the same thing that happened back in July. Same thing, same deal. And I brokered the deal myself, so I agreed to it.
Okay, that's good. I'm happy about that because that made me feel I was really mad that you had to go back to jail.
Yeah, well, somebody said that you was actually somewhat like playing the 50, saying that you knew that I was going to go back to jail for whatever reason. Somebody sent me those videos and I can go back and look. So being that you and I are here and we have a cordial relationship, I'd rather you just like discuss it right now instead of me having to
go back. No, I never said that.
Okay.
The only thing I did when I learned what happened was be mad, ask for people to send every money they could towards you. And I thought an individual that I don't want to name because this person is batshit crazy. I thought they wanted to help you. They even cried on my panel. And now I realize no.
Parasocial relationships are crazy. People that never met you will develop ideologies in their head about X, Y, and Z. And at the end of the day, you got to be careful with whose money you take because no matter who you are, people are sending you money. You're going to become soft-hearted or whatever. And just for any content creator that's, entangled in
we were all shocked. Like, ask Elizabeth, ask anyone.
Yeah, no.
Never said anything about you, do not, except being extremely concerned.
Well, to nip that in the bud, because I am going to do my own live later, but to nip it in the bud, I consider that individual a content creator. And that's just it. Content creator, like you and I don't know what's going on and tomorrow, today. So we kind of side eye each other, but still be cordial. So I look at that person as a content creator, but a real sociopath will be able to brainwash people to believe that something exists that does not exist, and be able to take that and use that to grift. And then once you be able to realize that, wait, this person is just a content creator and creating content opposed to this person having this forced relationship in like saying and all of this stuff is crazy, is weird. And so if people can really realize that this person is just a content creator and a part of their scheme is to pretend to attach and gravitate to people that are popular just to get attention off of their back. That's what's going on. And so before I went to jail, that particular person was like blocked, like, and I'm finna say this publicly, that person would email me hundreds of times and I'll just finally read one. And I finally read one, and then they use that to go over the moon and act like it's something that is not. And that, that person would brainwash, and she did it to Elizabeth and Victoria before in the past, would brainwash other people that send me money to convince them that I'm this big, horrible person, so that she can kind of interfere with my audience. And then what they'll do is they'll reach out to people behind the scenes that they know have direct communication, contact with you to try to build a relationship with them. And it usually start off like, oh, I love him, I support him. But from the inception, the whole ideology was, let me build a connection with you and make you think I'm genuine. And then as soon as something happened to deny and there's a hate train, then
Yeah.
I'm going to use that affiliation and that I have with you to convince you to go along with the hate train. So that's what happened.
Yes. And I did not appreciate that. And I agree. What video did Madgie disrespect you? Can you send me that?
I haven't looked at the videos myself, and I really don't want to. That's like going backwards, the energy that drags you down.
It is
So
because I didn't appreciate being blocked like that. I think it's
but you notice when I blocked, I didn't mention it, and that's what people don't understand. Like sometimes I need my space and I need my train of thought. Maybe I blocked you to stop from cussing you out and going off on you and crashing out like everybody say that I do on everybody. No, I have my coping mechanisms when enough is enough. So I blocked you to protect my peace and your peace. I didn't trash you. I didn't tell nobody I blocked you.
Me too. I did listen to a rumor. I heard you were talking about me and I was like, why?
No, I did talk about you, and I actually said good things about you, and that was just yesterday. But prior to that, I was just like, bye.
Because like I say to everyone, you and me, because now they're trying to go with romantic bullshit, and I'm like, Donat and me, we are cool. Can we just be cool? I'm so sorry.
Listen, I know,
seriously, I'm sorry that you have to be sexualized all the time.
Like people like, oh, I'm delusional. I am totally sexualized all the time. It's a gift and it's a curse. I don't want to be. This is I like my hair to look messy.
Your hair is really nice, and I say that without
it's not.
any thought.
Shut up. I'm like, okay, it's
it's cool. It's really nice, but like I said,
thank you.
I say that without any, no expectation.
Yeah,
and I think because
you don't have listen. What these people do is they find any and everything to like find a needle in a haystack, and they run with that if they see and know that it bothers you. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother you, and we know the truth.
Yeah, it annoys me though.
At the end of the day, I'd rather people go around and say I got a crush on you, opposed to somebody else that just
but it annoys me how sexualized you are.
I thought I was delusional.
Like, that's not cool. Nobody likes that.
No, it's not. It diminishes and devalues me to a point where I've been. Yeah, that's traumatizing for me because of my experiences in Hollywood and so forth. So people don't know me like that, and why I take offense, and why I'm able to see predators a mile away. People don't understand that. But anyways, let's get to, because I only have a couple of more minutes.
Yeah, exactly. I just wanted to really talk about that because I felt really mad about the over sexualization of yourself.
Well, good thing about it is, taking that little vacation that I went on and coming back, getting a trial court judgment, which we can segue into getting a trial court judgment, knowing how the court system works and knowing how expensive and time consuming it was for me to learn the law and how quickly I can apply it, how I can maneuver. So, I really love law. And I think, sometimes specifically Milagro Grams, how after the verdict, she was celebrating and smiling and happy. Oh, I'm a media defendant. And everybody hated me because I was like, you're not. That's gonna be reversed on appeal, and you finna pay all this money, and then on appeal you gonna do this. This is not true. And then people, oh, you're a hater. No. Reality has to sink in when it comes to the court system. I sensationalize and roast and trash and drag, but when it comes to law, I really try my best to articulate the facts and predict the outcome. And so I just want to caution people, when y'all sue people like me and make me a defendant, even though I'm a vexatious litigant, even though when I was a plaintiff, I sued a $1 trillion company and won. So what make you think that you're going to win at the end of the day? I feel like there was a lot of biases, prejudice. There is grounds for a new trial because I was rushed and I did not get to play the audio recording of Ariel Mitchell Kidd talking about petitioner.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah, because I was rushed and they was just playing this game, and the judge was not respecting me as an attorney and wanted me to be a black boy instead of a man, and all of the psychological stuff. So I was rushed and I didn't get a chance to play that. And I feel like that's very relevant to play for litigation reasons. And it's play because it showed it showed that this
Exactly.
was not afraid even
Mhm.
beyond the scope of alleged threats that have not been
It showed that he was following you.
petitioner. So
Petitioner, yes.
yeah, so and so and this applies to everybody, not just my case. I want everybody to know that, because there's going to be situations where just a random YouTuber decides that they want to sue and restrain another person from being able to compete or being able to speak and whatever. You have to follow those court orders, which I have to follow it. I don't agree with it, but there are steps to take to remedy it, such as number one, file an appeal. I filed the appeal before judgment was entered because I appealed the denial of an anti-SLAPP motion. And there's substantial case law from California Supreme Court that says that if an appeal is filed before the trial, all discovery and merits must stay. So that's me being passionate about law and knowing the motion practice, never being afraid to go into a trial. And I think, that was a little bit confusing for.
Let's start from the beginning. When you and like what happened? Because I'm hearing about judges being changed. What happened?
Okay, so this person said you wasn't rushed. You had time because of SLAPP order, right? So with an anti-SLAPP motion, as a matter of operative law, that motion must be properly decided upon. This is not a motion that you go straight to court and there's an oral denial. There's usually a tentative ruling telling you exactly why is granted or denied. And so when we had the white lady on the 18th, I was like, okay, well, this is somebody who's valuing and understand motion practices. Not all judges do that, especially if you're coming from the criminal defense department or whatever, Anyways, so I was expecting a tentative ruling on the motion, and me knowing law, me knowing how this usually works, how it's supposed to work, I was shocked just going straight into it without having a tentative ruling, because it's been filed. The judge asking,
Like he just appeared and just said denied.
no, it wasn't appearance. It wasn't an explanation. The judge didn't even look at it. I'm gonna tell you why, because the judge asked me and asked plaintiff's attorney, was this filed properly? Was it served properly? I'm like, these are questions that you would know if you look at the record, how the motion was filed in opposition to reply. If you looked at these are questions that the judge asked on the record, which any reasonable person would indicate that this judge did not look at it, and probably no fault of her own, because they just switched judges. All the judges got moved around. So I completely understand that. But still, the fact remains, the judge never looked at it. And you cannot continue any discovery, which includes testimony, exhibits and stuff at a bench trial, without first ruling on an anti-SLAPP motion. So the judge allowed petitioner's attorney to enter testimony as far as ongoing conduct, and I was not able to cross-examine her. She lied and said that I called her office and cursed at and screamed at her assistant. I had to file evidence to show that I called one time, and the duration is for a minute, because when I called, I didn't get an answer and I didn't leave a voice message. She's lying. She's committing perjury. Jasmine was talking about videos that she seen me making on my platforms. I'm like, this is irrelevant. You're not a protected party in this case. Don't nobody care about your feelings. And then on top of that, my correspondence with you has been nothing but cordial and legal. It's not correspondence if I decide to get on my platform and pop my shit. That's my First Amendment right. Now, if I'm sending you links and telling you I'm finna talk about you right here, and then you're watching, that's correspondence. So that prejudiced me, saying that I said that the petitioner had a house in Virginia. And, I can go back to posts where, from 4 or 5 years ago, that's been an ongoing narrative. And then on top of it, I got the video from the 28th to show that I was talking about Blueface and Stunner Girl and telling them to check up on their health. And so these are the lies that was told about me prior to ruling on the anti-slap motion, submitted as testimony and ongoing conduct behavior. I was not able to cross-examine her because now she's putting statements into the record that is making herself a witness.
Why did they not let you cross-examine her?
Because I believe that Judge Holly Hancock is some way connected to Jasmine Mine, and I'm gonna figure it out. If needed, because there's appeals processes and all this other stuff. I mean, I did ask the judge on the record if she had a third-degree relationship to Mines, and the judge specifically said, "I don't have to answer that. I'm not telling you. I don't have to."
What?
Yeah, and this is where
Hello, Christine. Hello, Elizabeth. What?
And this is where this right here is specifically where I lost respect for the judge, because and I regret saying the NB word, but y'all know, but and then
you said what word?
The NB when I went off on the judge, but this is why, because I went off not in court. Just
thank God.
No. I would never do that.
Oh
in
my
court.
God. Okay.
I would never do that in court. And in my head, in my mind, come on now, it's just a whole asylum uphill.
You were like in your head.
In my head, I was like, "Ooh, I can't wait till I get back on Twitch." Bitch, motherfucker, right? This is World War 6. This right here gonna make a bitch die.
I almost had a heart attack. Thank you, Christine.
Anyways, so she refused to answer, and then that put me. This is what divided me. It's like, Your Honor, you are a Black woman and you are a judge. You have rules and obligations that you must follow. And then I then started looking at that judge like she was Fonnie Willis or Tiffany Henyard, Letitia James, or these Black women, even the founders of Black Lives Matter. They get in these power positions and act like they can do what they want to do, and it don't work like that. And so, because I am a Trump supporter and I'm more mid-right, just putting that out there, I really
think the judge was aware of that.
I mean, I don't know, but what I'm telling you is that because of my political conservative ideology, even though as fucking emotional as I am, I'll speak on my emotions and I'll get over it, because at the end of the day, don't nobody really give a fuck about nobody's emotions, right? And Black women in power positions don't understand that. They prioritize their emotions and how they feel about something opposed to the rule book that they must follow. You have a rule book.
I'm not going to say Black woman, because I am a Black woman that have already been in position of power. But
perfect. Let me now let me further explain it, and it's going to be very, very short. Black women in power positions that are operating and head of systems of white supremacy is a problem for me, because now you have the set that you have to separate one or the other. You got a extreme narcissistic one, or you got one that actually wants to help the community. You got them that come in there, they got their own pain and trauma with Black men and continue to perpetuate their racism and their systemic harm against them. So I always side-eye Black people, not just Black women, but Black people, period, that are in power positions in white supremacy ran industries. Now, if it's a Black-owned business, especially an independently owned Black business ran by a diverse group of people, I love that. That's how it needs to be.
I understand what you mean.
I don't fuck Black owned, like a Shonda Rhimes, Black owned, and got all the white people and Asian people and a diverse group of people working with and for her. That is life to me. Okay. That is a boss. But if you Black, you can make more money than Shonda Rhimes, and you just doing this for the white man, and this is a white man system, I'm looking at you like you are actually a part of that system. And then I'm gonna take it even more. You see how Black, I'm gonna be more harder on you in my observation towards you, because you Black and you know what system that you're in, and you know the rules in the handbooks, and you should have common sense. So that's it. It was like, you're not doing what you're supposed to do as a judge, and then you want me to subliminally or subconsciously respect the fact and yield to the fact that you're a black woman and you can do whatever you want to do. That's the big conflict. That was the conflict between me and the judge. I'm having to tell you about the law. You're allowing testimony to come in before ruling on a motion. Then I'm arguing with her about this motion, the law, and I'm fighting. I'm objecting to continue the trial. We take a break. We come back, and I have to let her know, Your Honor, I'm just passionate about the law, and the law says that you cannot continue this bench trial without first ruling on an anti-SLAPP motion. Okay, you denied it. Okay, great. You denied the motion after you let testimony come in already. So I'm prejudiced. So I'm going to file an immediate appeal because the anti-SLAPP motion is not to necessarily take out every allegation that a petitioner has against you. But if you don't take out what's my legal right and what is unlawful before going to a bench trial, you're not going to have a case that's mixed with what I'm doing lawful and what this person is alleging to be unlawful, and you're using all of that to bolster your claims and your allegations. That's illegal, and that's the issue I had with the judge. You can't do that. I'm not saying that that granting the anti-SLAPP claim would have essentially ended the case. That's why I filed the motion to strike, to go after the content that or whatever wasn't deemed to be protected. That's why I filed both motions. Both motions was to completely end the case, right? So,
Maria, we're not a political channel.
Had the anti-SLAPP motion been properly addressed and granted on his face and on his own, it wouldn't have ended the case. But because the judge was incompetent, she allowed petitioner.
Allegedly, but I understand what you're saying.
The judge is incompetent. Period. Period. Okay, just because the judge is like me and you, but a bitch in the road. Let's be clear. That judge is a rookie judge that just was a flight attendant 2 years ago.
What?
Yes. So, at a ghetto courthouse in Inglewood, I don't even go there. It's so low vibrational down there. I just don't vibe on that low vibrational frequency. And people that are stuck there and that they don't understand me, and I don't understand them, and that's fine. And that's okay. I just don't want to put myself in situations to have to deal. But anyways, so
what happened after the anti-SLAPP? It was denied to listen to the person. Yeah.
Okay. So after that, then the petitioner started testifying, and during the petitioner's testimony, the petitioner, when a petitioner gets to say that this goes to anybody, when a petitioner gets to say that they feel harassed, and this is based on the trial, feel harassed or feel like ongoing harassment exists because of receiving court notifications about court documents that's filed. And then that statement, I'm objecting. These are things about my First Amendment right. Well, petitioner has the right to testify as to how he feels about them things. This is what I'm saying. Emotions. You're not even supposed to let this person testify about anything that's protected. You're not even supposed to testify about me going to public places. This case should have boiled all the way down to the alleged threat in a bathroom, in opposition to that, to the evidence that I submitted that shows that I'm not a threat or harm to this person. And then on top of that, evidence that I submitted to the court that showed the petitioner wearing all black ski masks and coming around. So
the petitioner started talking about his feeling around you.
Well, any case, and this is for any petitioner, how you feel does not matter. I think the white people, the white judges that had the case, the ones that look at the TRO and the ones, I feel like they denied it properly because they didn't see any merit. But when you bring those merits forward and then you're allowed to talk about how much you feel and what you feel like with a black woman that values that, because black people, we're in a matrix system. matriotic system. So we
Oh,
listen,
okay, matriarch. Okay, yes.
right,
I was like, why are we in
right,
the
right.
Matrix?
So you got that, and then you got an attorney that's also a black woman, and then you got a defendant who is just passionate and cocky and know my shit, and it looks like I'm arguing with the judge because I'm telling her you're not doing the right things. It got to the point to where they is arguing about Supreme Court law and misapplying it. All of this stuff is in the court transcripts. This judge is I mean, again, she made her decision. And when I talk about and criticize the judge, there's legal things that I'm talking about. Okay, if you once the trial is happening and you still whatever, then we got to deal with the evidence. I haven't even talked about the evidence yet. So I psychologically didn't feel like we needed to, or that the petitioner deserved the right to get to the evidence, which is the bench trial. And then when they started the bench trial, it was pretty much about feelings.
But did you testify?
Yes, I testified. So after petitioner testifies, you have this process to where you get to cross-examine them. This judge refused to let me cross-examine petitioner's attorney, and the judge refused to let me cross-examine the petitioner themselves, and just immediately went into my testimony, which obviously prejudiced me because now the case is built upon who do you believe based on credibility. You got a licensed lawyer that testified, and I wasn't able to cross-examine her. Given the dynamics, you're going to believe her. Testimony closed. No right to cross-examine to impeach this attorney or the plaintiff. This is all unfair, undue process. And again, you know, I love the law. So if I have to be the one that makes an example for following the law, rather it's with platforms, trillion-dollar companies, or just simple TROs, then I got to be that guy. At the end of the day, I'm not the one maintaining litigation against somebody. Somebody's maintaining litigation against me. I know my legal rights. I know what to file. I know the deadlines, and I can actively predict the end of all of this. And that's the angle that I come from. So I'm not really interested in people saying something about a judgment in a $40,000. Are you crazy? And again, the trial court has allowed feelings to come in. What's going to happen in the higher courts is the black and white, the court transcripts, which shows that I was telling the judge the truth about the law. You're going to have the court transcript. Then you have the transcripts of testimony. Which shows the lie, the inconsistencies. You have the objection to reading the letter and to over-articulating on certain words that are prejudiced towards me. You got me asking the judge to disclose a relationship. You got a lot going on there. And I just feel like for the sake of everybody involved, the petitioner has the right to end this. Me, I'm going to continue to exercise my right. We February the 4th, I want to go back to the court and see if we can get mutual orders, because I can't speak on anything. I can't respond. I feel like don't get something to abuse it. Don't get to trial and have me to struggle to actually explain subliminal messages and subliminal conduct towards me. And then you automatically go out and do something that is directed towards me. I feel like mutual restraining orders need to exist because of that. So I'm talking about the filing of that, a new trial based on Ariel Mitchell Kidd declaration, and also Tiffany Davis calling the court and going around on platforms bragging about doing what she did because she wanted the restraining order to stick. Those are grounds for a new trial. And if I don't win the new trial, guess what? That's an appealable order. If these are appealable things, and these things go into different courts and different avenues. To me, it was kind of funny how the petitioner's attorney literally sent me an email within 3 to 5 minutes after we all got off the meeting.
What?
And said effective immediately, I am off of this case. Me and the other, we off of this case. Any motions, anything that you want to file, send it to petitioner. And so petitioner also has the right of, and this is anybody and everybody, you have your rights. And so, we got to go back to court to sort out those rights, specifically.
But what happened during discovery?
I mean, during discovery in this particular case, because the anti-SLAPP motion froze discovery, we went into the bench trial, which opened up discovery. So, and again, before ruling on the anti-SLAPP motion, the judge allowed plaintiff's attorney to start testifying as to ongoing conduct. And so that opened up discovery and violated anti-SLAPP laws. And like I said, I even said it on the record. I was like, Your Honor, whatever Mrs. Mine said prior to the ruling on the anti-SLAPP claim, I'm not saying it's inappropriate, but she needs to now repeat it now that we actually have a ruling on the anti-SLAPP motion, which would have refreshed me and given me another opportunity to attempt to cross-examine her. And the judge didn't want to do that. So it was a lot that was totally illegal. And I'm super excited about correcting it. Thankfully, I don't have to listen. The stuff that I do, how I battle, like you need some serious money. Like motherfuckers gonna wish. A plaintiff is going to wish that they bought a Cybertruck by the time that this is all over with, okay?
But let's say, because I'm trying to understand the trial, because I understand that both of you testified, the judge didn't let you cross-examine anyone, and then you told me you felt rushed, and I also heard about witnesses.
And then at the end, plaintiff's attorney wanted to cross-examine me, and I allowed him to. And the only reason I allowed him to do that was to show a willingness to comply around the whole process. And I was not afforded that opportunity simply because the court is out of order.
What? The petitioner did not refuse, the court refused?
Yes, the court refused to allow me to cross-examine. Now, that'll be different if the court was like, go ahead, or communicated cross-examination in a way in which that was quite clear and understood. The court explicitly refused to allow me to cross-examine. Now, if I'm cross-examining and the court says cross-examine them, and the plaintiff be like, I plead the fifth, that's your answer. You plead the fifth. That's your answer. The court wouldn't even give me an opportunity to do any of that. So it was definitely anti-deny even before this is why I did the video, because I seen it already. And this is this is on the first day.
And they refused all your witnesses, because me hearing that Ariel Mitchell was not what?
Yeah, so they didn't consider the declarations or anything like that, and I wasn't able to present them fully at the bench trial simply because of being rushed, nor the audio, and also Tiffany Jackson, Tiffany Davis substantially interfered with the proceedings, and so that's another reason.
Are you comfortable explaining exactly what she did? Because I don't understand what she did.
So I did a video the night before, crashing out, doing my thing, and it was like 2 hours, and I think somewhere in the video, I was like something about spitting in the face, and she then called the court and told them that, and I'm like, that's not a credible threat, simply because, number one, I'm at the comfort of my own home. Number two, I'm still at the comfort of my own home. I don't even have no personal engagement and encounter or whatever. So she shaped it as a threat, and it put everybody on high alert. And so all at once, all of these clerks were denying my motions, and it was like, so she was interfering with that court case.
But how did they accept that? Like, what, she called and then she said, alert, alert?
And listen, it's illegal, and I got videos and recordings of her admitting it, and so unfortunately, that's going to be bad for the plaintiff, the petitioner, because now I get to use that. This person specifically said that their intent was to make sure that it was delivered before the trial started, and because they wanted to stick and stuff like that. And this person also said that they gave their first and last name, and then petitioner's attorney also stated on the platform that said individual said the same thing. So these are all actual true facts, and it's going to go against the petitioner.
And when did her testimony or whatever the fuck came in? Was it at the beginning of the trial? Was it in the middle?
You talking about Tiffany?
Yeah.
It's day 2 of the trial started at 1:30, and I believe all of this happened around
So the
12.
trial was like 2 days?
Yeah, it was day and a half because it was afternoon. It was a day. It was a full day if you counted afternoon. 1 day trial, but
And you
separate.
could feel the difference after her calling.
Yeah, because the judge actually was like the clerks and other judges. She literally called multiple judges around the court and admitted to it. And she stated that Yale said some threads and I didn't listen to it. I stop lying, lady. You listened to it. And there's even case law, whether or not the judge listened to it or not. That's just one of the things that's gonna like continue to play until bias and prejudice. Like if I'm filing an appeal and I put a section of what happened to prejudice me, there's like so many different points in one claim, and it's all technical, but yeah. And so that's like real life things, and my whole thing is you text me your address, I know where you live at, and it's 5 minutes away from the police station. So with the fact that you contacted all them judges at the court and I had to contact the presiding judge, I think it's time for me to go ahead and paperwork her. And so between now and the next 24 hours, I'm going to go to the same judge who she called, the presiding judge, and ask for permission to file a restraining order against her. I'm going to paperwork her. I'm done with it.
I understand. She is pretty intense.
And yeah, and I was like, I haven't deleted nothing. Like, and by the way, Elizabeth is the one who told me to just play nice or whatever. And I was playing nice. I even trying to blow me up and talk to me. I even was like, oh, I got a telemarketing job that I got to do. So I was just trying to wade you off and trying to like figure out. And then she posted messages that made it look like I was calling her endlessly. Well, those calls came after she was harassing some creators in the Christian rock sector, and I was texting her, telling her, "Why do you fuck with people? Like, stop fucking with people. Why?" And then I was trying to call her and ask her, "Why do you think this behavior is okay?" It's like she really think it's okay. So part of me was like, first of all, I wasn't trying to stop the money train. That's one thing, and number two, I was really trying to be like, "Why are you doing this?" So she's acting like I'm calling her when we like this app that I use, because she don't have my real number. The app, it shows when I called and the text messages surrounding the reasons why I call. I was like, why are you fucking with these people? If somebody wants to block you or delete their social media, you don't have the right to go off on them begging for excuse, justification, and hold on to them. It's like really weird. And then desperate times calls for desperate measures. And when I, was in jail, that was an email sent that was copied and pasted from Discord and other so forth. And she supported, and I greatly appreciated it. But I knew the whole time people was telling me, and King Payne was like, she's advocating for you. She said, why you don't call her? I wasn't finna tell him that I think I was like, I ain't calling that crazy ass bitch. I don't even like her. And why did I send the email or have it sent for money? Because desperate times calls for desperate measures. That's number one. And number two, I feel like you have caused me so much havoc and confusion around my name to where I deserve every penny that I got from you. And to sit up there and talking about, I did this much. It did, I think, $4,000 or $5,000 in a year and a half. Sweetheart, it's people. Let's just say that I appreciate every dime that people send me. That's all. And and then
$4,000 is not that.
Then the day I got out, she tried to bait me. She posted talking about I need another mattress for my bed and don't know how I'm gonna get it. Like, trying to act like she broke, because she wants to guilt trip me into thinking that she went all out and used that to grift more time, energy, and in a connection to me. And I saw through it. So that I was like, I was like, how am I gonna play this? How am I gonna play it? I was like, I'm not gonna contact this person at all. And so Yeah, that person is crazy. And then she's sending screenshots of revenge corn, telling me that I could fuck a white man like this, then why I can't do it to her, and sending me pictures of her private
Oh
part,
my god.
sending me pictures of her private part, all of this stuff is going. Yeah, I'm like, I'm finna paperwork you. And the thing about it is, when I paperwork you, since you want my attention so bad, I'm gonna publish all of the receipts, and hopefully I get to redact certain things. Hopefully, I'll try my best, because I'm gonna show the judges the pussy pictures and shit, and the harassing messages and all of that stuff. And so, since I blocked her on Cash App, I've been just at peace. I don't I ain't even gonna lie. Like you got supporters and shit that you be like, ooh, I hope they ain't doing so wrong. Hope they come back over here and make it rain. If you lay out. We all got that. We make it rain.
Oh my god. Disgusting.
Yeah, and all of this, like, and all of this, when she's saying we were in a relationship and we could have, it's like too many lies. And I just feel like even right now, she's so crazy, and other people are. They feel like when I'm saying my piece that this is like a back and forth. It's not. And in order, like, I'm speaking about it now because I'm finna paperwork. I'm finna report you to the FBI. I'm finna report you to the local police department, and I'm finna report you to the Miamisburg Police Department. And I'm going to file a restraining order against you.
No, you're right to do that, because I am shocked by the intensity, because she's jealous of anyone that is even near you.
I don't know.
It's weird. And I'm just like, but you're not dating. Like, why are you like this?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was so sad. And I was talking about it because I was like, yo, it's so sad that he cannot exist and just have a relationship with someone, but then it needs to become sexual. Like, why? It's so harassing.
It is. Well, Madgie, I want to take a quick break. If I can
Yeah,
do
for
a shameless plug, at least I can do a little shameless plug, because if I go back and look at them videos, I'm gonna drag you for filth, because you told me in my face that
I would deserve it, but I didn't do anything. Okay, for once.
Oh my guys, thank you guys. Look at purple rain.
Exactly. I'm like, bye.
I'm gonna be going live on Twitch in like 45 minutes, and I got a
so that will end my live. We should all go to Twitch to support Donut.
45 minutes. So at 6:30 p.m.
6. Okay, so and how many minutes? Because we don't have the same time.
45. I'm finna watch Baddies, and to be able to do recap of it. So I'm about to go and do that. Bye.
Okay. So yeah. If he finds anything, he's gonna drag me, but he's not gonna find anything because I didn't say anything. We don't allow the found hate. No, we don't. And if any of you motherfucker ever send me a picture of your private part, I will kill you. Oh my god. There is nothing more disgusting than receiving, and I'm not saying that her body is disgusting. I'm just saying there's nothing more disgusting than receiving private parts that are not asked for. Okay? It's not about her. It's about consent. The wishy-washy back and forth is madness. Me? I'm not wishy-washy. I stay chill. That's why people don't like me, because I'm just like, I don't care until I care. You will be waiting for hell to freeze before you even get a message anywhere other than here from me. Yo, guys, I. So yes, please, Mod, drop the link for Donut Twitch. He is going to go to Twitch. My phone is dying, which is perfect. I need to go to sleep. And I don't know when I will be back. Okay, I will try to come as fast as I. I will try to come. Oh my